Welcome back to the channel, guys. Every now and then we'll hear about NBA players attempting a comeback and doing so out of retirement. Most of the time these comebacks aren't successful because their body doesn't work the same as it once used to, and sometimes teams just aren't interested. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the biggest NBA comebacks and see what went wrong. And won't be looking at players who sustained a major injury while on a team, and will instead look at players who were officially retired and tried to come back in the NBA. Number 3. Brandon Roy. Drafted 6th overall in 2006, Brandon Roy made his mark immediately in the NBA with the Portland Trail Blazers. His rookie season saw him win Rookie of the Year unanimously, as he went on to average about 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists on good efficiency. He would become the leader of the team quickly following Zach Randolph's trade to New York at the end of the 2006-2007 season. Roy would improve his scoring average and become one of the NBA's most promising young stars. Roy would become a 3-time All-Star from 2008 to 2010 and even made the NBA All-Second Team in 2009. Though he was playing well, Roy was suffering from numerous leg-related injuries during his time in Portland. On January 17, 2011, Roy underwent arthroscopic surgery on both his knees and would take on a reserve role after his procedure. At the end of the season, Brandon Roy would officially announce his retirement, citing his knees as the main issue, as they have degenerated so much he lacked cartilage in his knees. In June 2012, Roy announced that he would be attempting a comeback and would eventually sign with the Timberwolves. He felt well during training camp, but would suffer a collision in a preseason game. He was limited to 5 games before undergoing season-ending surgery on his right knee and didn't look the same. He seemed to have lost athleticism and wasn't able to score as well, only averaging 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists in 24.4 minutes. He was waived in May of 2013 and never joined another team. Roy had to say the following after his release, quote, "Anytime you walk away from the game, you have what ifs. I feel like I was able to answer those questions last year by going out there and giving it a try." Number 2. Allan Houston. Often regarded as a Knicks legend, Allan Houston played for the team from 1996 to 2005 and made the All-Star team back-to-back years in 2000 and 2001. He was a good scorer and shooter during his playing career and would eventually sign a 6-year, $100 million contract in 2001. Unfortunately for Houston and the Knicks, his injuries would start to pile up following the contract signing. He missed 32 games in the 2003-2004 season due to a knee injury, and later that summer would refuse to get surgery on the same knee. This caused him to play 20 games in the 2004-2005 season because the injury never completely healed. He would announce his retirement on October 17, 2005, and in March of 2007, Houston was reportedly interested in making a comeback after a 2-year absence from the NBA. In June, it was once again reported, and this time there would be some truth to it, as the Knicks signed Houston to a contract. On October 8, 2007, it was reported that Allan Houston would attend the Knicks training camp. On October 20th, he retired once again after only appearing in 1 preseason game, citing his comeback attempt was bad timing as he chose to return so close to the start of the season and thus couldn't prepare himself properly. He was signed once again in 2008, but only appeared in practices for the preseason and was eventually cut before the end of the preseason. Number 1. Shawn Kemp. In his prime, we all remember Shawn Kemp for being a part of the Seattle Supersonics and being an absolute athlete of a player. He ran like a guard and would be able to dunk it on anyone who would challenge him at the rim. He was a great defender as well and would become a 6-time All-Star and make the All-NBA second team twice in his career. In 1997, Kemp would be traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and it's after the trade that his career would start to be on the downfall. He started to gain weight and seemed to lack the same drive as he did in Seattle, but would post a career high in points and would make the All-Star team one more time. In the lockout-shortened 1998 to 1999 season, Kemp showed up to training camp with even more weight gained, coming in at 280 pounds, but it was reported that he was actually 315 pounds. Despite his weight, he still managed to average 20 and 9. Kemp would later be traded to the Portland Trail Blazers after the season and would begin to decline significantly. His weight problems persisted and he would start to abuse cocaine and alcohol. He entered rehab during the season and after the following season would be waived by the team. The Magic would sign him in 2002 but would be replaced by Juwan Howard following the season. As the years went by, it was reported that Shawn Kemp was working on making an NBA comeback and has even shed down his weight. In April of 2006, the Dallas Mavericks were considering signing Kemp, and a workout was planned in Houston, but due to undisclosed reasons, he never showed up. They tried to reschedule, but the NBA refused to grant Dallas an injury exception for a 16th player, and Shawn Kemp wasn't given another chance to join the team. In June, reports came in that the Denver Nuggets were eyeing Kemp to join the team as he reportedly slimmed down to the playing weight of his All-Star years. Denver would turn their attention away and instead signed Reggie Evans. Kemp drew interest from the Chicago Bulls in September but missed his workout. On November 5, 2006, during halftime of a Sonics game, Shawn Kemp was announced as one of 16 members of the Supersonics' 40-year anniversary team, and it's here that he said he would play with the team in Rome and was still attempting to make an NBA comeback. His Rome career lasted only 3 preseason games, and it's after this that Kemp would officially give up on his comeback. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you would like a part 2 to this, leave a comment down below, like, and subscribe for more content like this. With that said, I'll see you in the next video.